Hey, it's Saturday evening, time for pizza and computer games. With me, mosgrom, and my game, TAXINAUT. And before I continue on, I realize that most people will probably see this, or anybody who will see this completely not in sync with the current time as I'm recording it, but I just released a new version of TAXINAUT again, which, among other things, fixes this Heimgesung storyline. So if you also load the first time into version 0.8.58 and you already had discovered the Pepalion, but your Heimgesung storyline was still not finished, then you'll see this as well, or at least you should. So the Heimgesung storyline will finally progress then, so you can tell the Carmino mob the Pepalion location. Sorry, my voice immediately cracking up again. That's just odd. So I guess I'm gonna do that because it's on this planet as well. So for me it's especially handy. We can just see that. Another thing that was added, you can now buy is the hangar of one cap, the one I'm currently flying. You can now at some garages buy other ships. And maybe I'll do that, although they're expensive enough, so I don't know whether I want to spend all the money we earned last episode on that at the moment. Anyway, we'll go to the Carmino hangout first. And we'll see what little bit of good that does, if any. Man, looks busy today. We're still looking for somebody who knows about clone traders. Now, maybe they'll know it now at the hangout. I don't know exactly. I was kind of expecting them to know about it anyway, but I think when we went back last time they didn't. I don't know. Results may vary. Don't think it's set in stone. Like here, let's actually have a look. Show you. Maybe this garage probably has one. Oh yeah, so we have nothing to repair, so there's not that, but for 20,000 we could buy this cab. Here, common taxi cab. This ship will become available at your home hangar upon purchase. 20,000 though, that's about what we have in the Nexus. So I don't think I'll do that this episode. Right, let's see what they have for us. Hey, come on in, okay. Oh, here, they know about the clone trade now. Maybe that's related. I don't remember exactly how I set that up. Anyway, no, none of this. I'm Gazoo. Do you know where the Pepalion is? Well done, my friend. We appreciate it. And to show you our appreciation, me and the crew thought it would be nice to put you on the box. Of course, you'll have to keep up with the dues to reap the benefits. Thanks, so we got something. Carmino Wise Guy, you're connected to the Carmino crime family. Affiliated people will not bother you. Getting insulted while not yet annoyed will not cause... That cuts off weird. Okay, will not cause voodoo, but will raise annoyance like normal. So normally when you bump into somebody and they insult you, you'll get annoyed, and then it costs you 10 voodoo. But then you're annoyed if you bump into some, you get insulted again. You get more annoyed, it'll cost you 100 voodoo and so on. With this, the first time, it doesn't cost you any, but you still will get annoyed. Topics on shady people are cheaper, and many other small benefits. To stay connected, you must rebuy this every 10 days. 10 days left. I should mention here what it costs. Anyway, as you can see, Heimgesung is now completed. So that was the only thing that was missing from that. You go in here now. You have to... Yeah, that's a bit glitchy, but if you re-land, you can buy a gun off him as well. I think just one. I'm not going to do it because it costs too much. It's illegal anyway. And here you can rebuy Wise Guy for 3,000 after 10 days. They have a bit of booze. And two papas. 2 prostitutes. Right. Now what do they know about the clone trade? It's in the news regularly. This, by the way, is not the only way to find out about the clone trade. There's loads of other places. But so the bug didn't affect that or anything. Anyway, it's on the news regularly. Maybe check at a news archive. Okay. Okay, but where the hell is that? The news archive? Right. Oh, I should have. Nah, I shouldn't actually. What do you want? Bit of Despair and the same planet here on Nubia. Do I know where that is? Not that far. What's my call out actually? Jeremy Gruis. Oh, is that rotten one? Let's just check. Oh, actually here is better. Jeremy Gruis. Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Mylox. Serpent-like pest that can cause light damage, usually in swarms. Yep. No, I'm not going there. We're skipping that anyway. So yeah, we'll take this one for now. And I guess we'll ask around about news archives. Do you know about it? Parkland? No, you don't. And we'll ask a couple of places. Nexus, maybe? You know? The Nova Cap Company? Bear Kit? No, not really. I'll buy these. Wait. Although they might get upset if I take too long. Like that. News archive? Nope. Oh, here at the bar. Ooh. Take this. Vessel database. Okay. Oh, there's one on Nubia somewhere. Okay. It's just not the planet, but it's in this system. On Nubia in this system. Same name as this system. Somebody else? No. You? Nope. Oh, this person has nothing? Loco drunk. Oh, this was donated by the Bumble. Hey, the Bumble, if you're watching this. Thanks for that. Should give them, they should, maybe I never gave them conversation topics. Maybe I forgot. Right, this one, and then we'll go to the drop-off before this guy gets mad. Starburst, nah. No, no news archive. There we are. Oh jeez, that was hardly worth it. Right. Of course, we cycled a couple of times. We never paid off our cab again. We should buy a cab. Our own one. Okay, anyway. Oh, did I have? No, I don't. Need to clean up some of these bookmarks. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. No. Nope. Definitely don't need it. Nah. No. Well, we can find that whenever we want to. The galaxy map. Nah. Don't even remember where that was. Okay, but why? I think we might have taken that one already. That was one where we were going to the Papali and I was trying to collect as many service scans possible and repair kits. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I picked that one up. Oh. Oh, that's an issue. You can't delete these. That's stupid. Right. I need to fix that. Well, we know that. I'll keep that for now. And this as well, Bellmark. Has to do with Shields and Skeleton storyline. Delete this. We can find that easily. Now we have better tricks. Yeah, so those are stuck, but whatever. Let's see, let's go to the diner. Federal security. Nope. Still looking for somebody that knows about news archive or clone trading in general. You? Oh, that's because it's in the same system. Just thinking, why do so many people know about that? Because it's near. You? Dynacorp? Starburst. Do we have one armor plating? I don't have enough cash on me anyway. Here? Maybe this just isn't the planet for it. Why couldn't the Carmino guys just tell me where News Archive is? I've been unlucky. Oh shit. Jeez, the whole thing just hung or something. Then I crashed. Right. I was gonna crash. Maybe better save. Did I close all my other applications? I think I did. That was crazy. Right, bar. Nope. Oh, do I have that? They had Starpunk there, didn't they? I don't have it. Oh, come on, get out of my face. Starpunk? Oh, I don't have enough voodoo on me. Get some? How damaged are we, by the way? Just pain damage. And then we were also kind of thinking of doing the shields and skeletons first. It's still not gone? No. How is that? This is the Uwe Bellmark. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take 12. Yeah. I happen to know though that planet, that's kind of cheating though. But they have also have those Mylox on them. It's also a garbage heap. Bellmark and Sons are a landfill. So what we want there is a lot of zap nets probably. Also a lot of voodoo. We could go there. A bit, what does this person want? A bit risky. A bit darkless in the Nubia system. Oh, fixed 5,000. Oh, let's just do it. let's have a bit of Starpunk while we're at it. And we use a Starburst as well. Oh, we don't have any, of course, because we lost all that. One of the times we cycled. I don't think I have them on, you know, source for that, for buying at home either. I'm not sure. Oh, and they're gonna take 30. I forgot. So that's like, we only get 3,500 or something. Meh. Buying out my cap costs 2 and a new one we saw costs 20. Sorry, buying out my cap from the company costs 10,000. And the new cap costs 20. If you cycle though, you lose it. Ah, it's all the way at the edge again. Oh, but it's this planet, which is nice. Oh, let's see if somebody here knows about... No. Nope. Nah. You? This person's paying fixed anyway, so they won't run out of patience. Oh, a Starburst. I don't have enough on me, that's stupid. Anyway, then, do you know about... Nope. Didn't know about News Archive. You. Nope. Dr. Gazebo. Yeah, we'll take that. Nope. Oh, come on. Want it? Yeah. That's it. Oh, bank. Maybe take some out. Catalog. 1 page. Okay. That can be handy. Nah. Huh. Why does nobody know about it? Nope. No. This is just a bad system for it? I don't know. Oh, this guy hardly knows anything. No. Nope. Nope. Right. Oh, a new one, is it? Oh, at least it's somewhere else. Yeah, we'll take that. Right. Okay. Let's get out of here. We'll see actually. I forget. If I can buy zap nets at home. I might go straight to the Belmark and Sons thing. And not do the call out. Do I have a Starburst? No, I don't. I didn't have enough money to buy it. Probably need to add something like insurance or something like they have in Elite. Because yeah, if you're gonna invest a lot in the ship, it's a bit dangerous. If you crash, you lose the whole thing. I would kind of keep people from buying other ships, I guess. Or if I make it that once you buy it, it's just permanently unlocked. Would that not actually just be nice? I might change it to that actually. Just creating the game as I'm playing it. Could ask on my Discord, but you probably get 0 response. Oh. Maybe I'll ask on the Space Game Junkie Discord. There's usually 1 or 2 people interested in that kind of discussion. Although if you do it like that, then once you buy a cab, you never have to do the renting thing again, or the borrowing. Or will we go home first then? Yeah, where's our home? Yeah, I mean, There we are. Right, store some. So, Step nets. Yeah, we can buy them. Ah. So how many? 7? Yeah, oh. And warp jumps. Oh, we still have 8. Bring 2 cactus. Okay. E. I know for a fact some of this other stuff be handy there. But that's kind of cheating because I kind of know what's coming. I'll just go like this because I'm already being a bit cheaty. Bring in the zap nets. How far is it anyway? Can't see that now. Bell mark thing, where is it? Fields and skeletons. Let's see. Oh. Right. What did the cat 3 cost again? Like 5,000 or something, wasn't it? We could come to Siddhartha. Or buy some more cat 2s. I mean, we have plenty of points to jump to, I think. Expensive. Right. Door. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna cost us most of our voodoo. But okay. I'll bring 6, that should be enough. And now a shitload of zap nets. Need more. $30. Bring 50. And maybe bring a good bit of voodoo as well, cause 4,000 maybe? Don't know. Right. See how we're doing here. 50 zap nets, 6 cat 2s, 12 or 8 cat 1s, 12 anti-graviton charges. We still have one? Oh no, they're all deployed. Oh, maybe some night vision? We have that unlocked? Yes, we do. Yeah. Let's fill this up a bit. I don't remember, but just in case there's some expensive topic or something. What else we can find in Nexus. Right, and then maybe do a recover before we go. Yep. I think that'd be wise. Right. Let's go, I guess. This is the full, yeah, Belmark and Sun System. I mean, it's not just a planet, because then we'll have to look for the place as well, which will make it a lot harder. Right. So, no, that's too much. This one? Yeah. Got two. Right, then, oh, a bit, this, slightly over, well, I guess this one then, oig. Then we're still shy. Well, this one will do. Oh, right. I hope that we can do that in one jump. Looks about as long as this, so might be actually slightly. This one? Nope, will have to be that one. I don't do any astro scans either. Right. Then just ignoring traffic, cause in and out right away. Oh, there we are. We can make this one good. Great. Right. Have a little drinky poo. It looks like a quiet system. Oh, maybe not. There's no station here, I think. There'd be enough traffic though. Okay, well, hope for the best. It's a good bit off. Yeah, see him coming already. Even though we're gonna make it with 50. Oh my god, dude. I don't know, man, at this rate. Can't dodge him. Well, there's some other things you can do with him, but I don't have those. How are we for the depth nets? 36. Don't think 50 was a... I thought it'd be well enough, but... Little fuckers. Come on, give up already. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch coming. Okay, where are we with these? 22 now, we're gonna make it, I think. Good. Oh, don't all start ganging up on me then. Right? Alright, Belmark and Sons. Oh, and they have cheaper for 20. Well, ain't that handy. Definitely get that anyway. And now we can buy it at home for 20 instead of 60 what it was. And this... I think I will do this as well. You use that if you once you get other weapons that are, or things that are illegal. You can store them in a storage container in space. Then go down to the planet where it's illegal, your weapons. Then come back into space and pick up your weapons. Or something like that. Let's just first see though. So, visit Belmark. Reward. It should kind of tell you. Yeah. Visit Huey Belmark at the Amazon landfill and what? So it doesn't tell you to ask about armor plating. That's a bit stupid. Somebody else pointed that out to me and I was like, what? Yep. Okay, we get that question a lot and you're in luck. We sell the best right here. It's a bit expensive. Ah, of course. This is top quality. We get ours straight from Urasanetti. There's an ancient drowned armory in their mine on Urasanetti 41. My grandparent was shown this site a long time ago when they were negotiating our supply deal with them. So what price do you get it for? I sell at a fair price. If you think you can negotiate a better deal, go ask them. Where do I find them? Get out of here. Hey, wait. Let me ask you something. You might have noticed that we have a bit of a Milox problem here. You're a capable pilot, right? I flew for the feds on Hyle. Right, tell you what. We know where one of the Milox nests is. If you were to go there for us and destroy the nest, I will put you in contact with somebody who might help you get armor plating directly from Urasanetti. I can supply you with an MX to take out the nest. If you want, you can also buy Zepnets from us. But we don't carry anything beyond that. Anyway, if you're up for it, come back to me when you're ready. Okay? Right. Go to Belmark and agree to destroy the Milox nest for them. Of course. Get all this crud away. Like, how many Zepnets do we have? 17. I'll do it anyway, but how much do I have on me? Okay, let's see. If you destroy that nest for me, I'll put you in contact with somebody who can help you get armor plating directly from Urisanetti. Are you interested? Yes. Good. The Milox nest is not that big, so it shouldn't be a problem for a skilled pilot like you, right? Nonetheless, I advise you to really stock up on stun bolts and Z nets before you go in there. We have plenty of Z nets. For stun bolts, I'm kinda assuming you know how to get those. If you're stuck, I suggest you go to the Federal Armory on New Dexon. Here's the MX. Don't waste it, they're not easy to come by. Go to the Federal Armory and ask about stun bolts. Okay. This thing, destroy the Milox nest for Uwe Belmark. Oh, it's in the middle of the planet. Would nearly be kinda easier to get off. Go down to the planet again. And then fly to that and skip most of those rotten Milox. We'll take this. We won't take that, the rest now. This thing? Ah, let's take it as well. Storage container unlocked, nice. How much armor plate do we have? It is expensive. We can buy it at home for 500. We have none. Yeah. That's not good. Shit, and I don't have any orb beacons either. What's this other thing? What is it? No, Milox nest. This, the tender grip. Sometimes the best you can do is hold somebody down. What? Go to the Federal Armory and ask about stun bolts. Reward stun bolt. Where's that? Oh god, another big trip. Oh, this is huge. Yeah, we'll need a cat tree for that. You just do it. Or just try the Milox nest without them. Do I have anything else? Do I have any? I have some stun bolts at home as well. I don't have that much cash on me, Voodoo, and not that much left, I think. 7,000 or something? Difficult. Right, I'll jump to Siddhartha, because I have a warp beacon there. Probably buy a cat tree, although that will cut a lot of the... Although they're 5,000. And try to, I don't know. God, my own game is harder than I thought. We'll have a look at the Milox nest. No, I think that'd be foolish. So where is it? I think I just need more voodoo. So get off of this anyway. Jump home. We'll do that thing. We'll do that thing. Yeah, no, we'll go to the Federal Armory first, if that's possible. See what that's about. If we run out, we can still go home. Oh, I'm going to Siddhartha. Okay. And we can take some money out from the Nexus to buy the Warp Cat tree to get us to... How far is it away? Indexen. Yeah, it'd be the easiest. Though, how many do I have of the cat 2s left? 2. Could do it with liners. They're a pain in the ass. Cost less. Not that much less though. Right. Let's just go to Siddhartha and stick with the plan. Yeah, I suppose can do with a little bit more information about what people are to expect and where they're going. Especially when they're long trips. That is not easy. I mean, it's kind of cheaty what I'm doing. I kind of know, probably won't make it if you go to the Milox nest now, unprepared. And then even when you have the stun bolts, it's going to be hard enough. Well, maybe when people see me do it on video, I'll have a better idea of how to do it, I hope. But yeah, it's not like Skyrim or something in that way, like you just go in there and it'll sort itself out, sort of. Well, food for thought. Yeah, I don't play things a lot as largely as this. So I play the separate parts, test them and all that obviously, but within separation it seems less hard when you take into account all the travel you have to do and saving up. It's a bit harder. And then into account that you don't know what to expect there. So you probably die on your first try. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's find a Nexus if we can. Is that a Nexus? No. Do we know any here? In Vietnam, Carriage, Clinic. That's a Nexus. This is one. No, we don't know any here yet, I think. Let's just go in the direction of Covenant of Light. How easy with the... What's that? Don't think that's an axis. Starting. No, that's an inn. Do I have armor plating on me? Nope. So if I crash, be a lot more damage. Another one of them things, an inn. Also an inn, I think. And a clinic. The garage. I remember. Oh, they're up there. I saw an axis. I think. Yep. Okay. I think they're 5,000, so bring 6. Could have brought more armor plating. This is kind of risky. What kind of... Is this a garage? No, it's an axis. In whether they sold ships there and what kind. Okay, here we are. The 7th wonder of the world. Right, what was it again? Yeah, 5. Is it night? No. Right, nothing we can do about it. Okay. Oh. This thing here, tender grip, Federal Armory. Oh, yes, sir. We're going to New Daxon. Oh, okay. Ah, go away with that. Then it tells you again that you lost the bookmark. Okay. Actually, how long am I drunk still? 5 minutes. Well, so we don't get stopped by security. Oh, okay. Probably gonna get caught. Oh, right. This is where the slow flying comes in handy. No, we weren't stopped. That's great. Right. Don't want to fly into that Fucker. Right, let's see here. These type of planets, you have to stay in the traffic lanes. That's why there was a guided beam to get you down to the spaceport. You can't fly over the buildings. If I try to fly there, you just dump and go there. So these can be quite challenging. So we're supposed to go that way. I'm turning off auto landing because you'll be flying slow over. You would have auto landed here now, and every time when you cross a site like that, so that could get very annoying. Straight on. I really should have brought some armor, because this is obviously a high chance of crashing here into other I don't mean the game crashing, I mean crashing into other ships. We're still on the right path here. You can push a bit like this, see, and they'll stop, but you have to be quite assertive, really push your nose kind of into it. You have a bit of leeway on most ships. The collision is only like a circle in the middle of the ship, really, of like, I don't know, 20 pixels maybe in radius. Not even, I think. But you can, your wing scrapes them a bit, it's usually okay. Do this with this side looks, or this planet looks especially nice. And you do it like this, but yeah, don't know. See, I'll do it a bit. Don't know how stuttery that will be on the video. Here it's completely fine where I'm seeing it, but wait, we need this though. Go on. As you can see, it's crazy busy today. Oh no. Am I still drunk? 1 minute, come on. No. Ah. What? Like what? Oh, the fucking MX. Oh no. Oh, he says nothing about me being drunk. That's goddamn lucky. Ah. Right, so. Okay. Through now. Oh shit. Now they will. Shh. Come on, let the minute be over. Haha, he has trouble navigating this. I'm taking it. Yeah. Oh! Come on! Okay, it might have been like 20 seconds or something. Yeah, alright. Big head. I'm gonna get a new missile. Shit. was for destroying the Milog's nest. I should have gone here before. That might be a problem. I don't even know how Luke did it. He probably just reloaded the save or something. Oh, where are we? So there we go up. Look at the security guy following me. Man, you better be fed and rested when you come here, cause going right away, yeah. Up. Okay, go on. Yep. There's a motel. There's another motel. Oh, come on, guys. You have to be really in their face before they stop. Hunching over a bit. Sorry, I'm probably too close to the microphone. Even for me, this is a bit of a concentrated effort. You can turn down the mob density in the settings if you don't like that. So I personally do like it. I like it to be kind of like real traffic, quite irritating. You don't want to fly into that guy. Way. How far is it still? Oh gosh. Straight on anyway. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, I think I lost the plot. Oh no, there we are. Oh, that was just security reacting to some thug that wanted to rob me. Yeah, in TAXINAUT we fly on the left. Because it makes more sense. Right, so the next right, not this one. I'm constantly using that right mouse button now. Holding it when I'm flying and then releasing it for instant stop. And then doing little... I think I'm causing this. Yeah. If the whole thing just... If they all stop moving, it's probably you causing the lockup. You just have to move your cap then. It's a thing. It can't be the other traffic. I know that sounds... It's actually a little bit complicated. Because you can get these massive kind of networks of traffic that can lock up in very strange ways. Anyway, I made it such that if they completely stand still, then that's you. You have to move then you're keeping a key point locked. Also what I've done is, you see how they're kind of over the buildings, and they they should be behind the buildings, but it just makes it even more difficult to navigate. So you just see him. I actually have an option, not in the settings available publicly, but to make it so you fly behind the buildings, but it really isn't pleasant. This probably also is better actually to navigate at night. It should be a lot quieter then. But I just went down during the day, which when it's obviously crazy. Do we go up here? I think we do. Now these places you have to be careful. It's very easy to crash into somebody. Yeah, right? Yeah. And if you don't have your auto landing off, these are especially annoying because you auto land at 120 voodoo landing pad. You immediately lose that money or that voodoo. So that's why I turn auto landing off in these situations. Up there, right. This is a bit of a weird one though. Go on. I see, and that's me. I think, yeah. I'm thinking of making it so if that happens, other passengers might start just flying into you and getting really mad because you are holding up the whole thing. Ow? Nearly unrecognizable on the map, right? Uh-oh. Go on then, if you were so aggressive. Oops. Oh, luckily he didn't get mad. Oh, do you know about a... No, you don't. I thought maybe you'd know about a news agent. Or was it a news archive? Yep. Poo-poo. I do think it looks pretty nice in widescreen. Oh, here we go. There's a motel as well. Obviously I'm not gonna sleep there now. Kinda would like to fly over it so I know it, but kind of a hassle with all the traffic. way? Oh, there's another motel anyway. Oh shit. Do I have any? No, I have no boosts, nothing. You can't take off anywhere here. Not doing that all again. Right, let's hope. I saw there's a fucker. Just trying to get him to that security, you see? There's a security guy there. See? They neutralize him. Right, great. So he's neutralized now. He won't reactivate. Like, try to get you again. See, now at night it loosens up a little bit the traffic. Going the right way, yeah. Up here, I think. Oh, let me. Fuck. Oh no. Fucking dickhead. Oh no. And I see no security. Oh, security site. Uh-huh. See, when you fly over them, it neutralizes thugs as well. You know, and pirates and stuff. Right, but that warp core misalignment is not... Oh my lord. Well, luckily we have... what is it? Money or voodoo in the Nexus. I hope we have enough to repair it here. Oh, I went the wrong way. God damn you fuckers. Right. Here we are. You need security clearance to shop here. Contact your federal liaison for more information. I don't have a federal liaison. Were you ever employed by the Federation? I flew with the Federal Guard on Hion. Oh, okay. Abo will sort you out. Go to Abado Edan. They have an office here on New Dexon. Okay. You gave me a thing. Apply to click to set destiny Abado Edan. Where the hell is that? Oh my. You know anything about the news archives or some? I'll take some of the planets and stuff or directions to planets and things around here. We might have to stick around it for a while and make some more voodoo. Right. Go back there, okay. Right? Yeah. I see, is that a? No, that's a trader. That was maybe a garage. Straight on. Up there is a garage. They do warp core alignment is not something everybody does. Oh, my auto landing is still off. Oh, they do. Pooh. Patches all damages. No, I think I'll do this. And hey, you can buy this here for 41,000. A Napolino purple mid-range civilian ship. Don't do the cash. I don't. Right. I'll leave that so. Now let's try not to crash again. I think we're less attractive to dogs now and stuff as well, because it's 6 voodoo. Who cares? You can have it. We're going the right way still. I think if I see a motel, I might rest there. Oh no, I don't have the cash. If I see a nexus... oh, there's one. Though it might be better off because it's night to fly now than during the day. So will I? Oh, I don't have that much. I thought we had 7,000. Not the right way still. Up there. Jesus, aggressive. Oh. Well, while I'm here, do you know about... Oops, you know... No. No news archive. Jesus. But there's of course also, I didn't even notice, an expressway network. That'd be a bit easier, like we could get to that. Go to that one. Is that easy? So we go left there. There's a motel. Oh. There it is. Flew past one of those even, and I was just like, oops, bent over the thing again. Right, this will be a bit easier. Where we going? Up, yeah. Oh. Went down here. Keep a bunch of this. Don't know why I even wasn't doing that before. I guess I wanted to show off the flying around the city a little bit. So yeah, there. Right. Adios. No. Get away from me. Ach. I forgot to ask whether I knew about news archive. This way or? Are we? Right, straight on. Jeez, what are you doing? Can't just cross in the other lane like that. Crazy idiot. Oh, there it is. Right. This off here anyway. Federal security clearance. Well, that's what we're asking for, I guess. Let's just see if there's some other things. Nah. Right. Not so easy these days. Are you sure you want to start the application? Yeah? Do you have an outstanding warrant and fines? Shit. Yes, I do. Well, I have a ticket. Well, I can't help you before you pay those off. I forgot. Shit. Oh, let's have a drink at the bar here. What do you know? You? Oh, that's just them things. Trader. Nah. That won't be so easy to find. That's 500 again as well. We don't know one, do we? Are they even here? Information. Here, traffic authority, but we don't know one yet on this planet. And one at the checkpoint. Righty. I think I'll just do that. Fly to the checkpoint. And then not use Starpunk for a while, because we don't want a ticket while we're getting security clearance. We have starbursts? No. Probably need to find a motel soon as well. Do I have anything? No, just these damages. Yeah, no. We're not tired yet. God almighty, I forgot to move my microphone back. Yeah, should be a bit clearer now. I'm very mumbly anyway, so pushing the microphone back doesn't help. Right, there you are. Oh, auto landing is off. Pay ticket. Right. Why don't they have a nexus in this place as well? Would be handy. Shithole. Will I go back to that one or... I bought directions to some other planet, didn't I? I thought I did. Marks? Oh, I didn't ask for a bookmark, right. Oh, it's this one. Stupid. But it didn't have any information with it, so I don't know what Porbitos is. I will go to New Dexon actually. Maybe find a motel, and then I think I'll end the... do I have enough? I don't have that much. Okay, we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of motels there, I think so. And then I'll sleep there, and I'll end the episode there, I think. All I need to do is not forget that I shouldn't be drinking. Used to get tickets for carrying illegal weapons as well. Or any illegal items. But I took that out. Somebody suggested that to me and I thought, yeah. That's a bit much, you're already losing all your stuff. Righty. Well, let's hope we find a cheap motel and it's still night anyway. There's a garage. Right. Should we just... that's a restaurant. Is that a motel? Yeah, it is. You a cheap one? Yes, you are. Right, good one. Yeah, only we wake up during the day. At the start of the day. It's not greatest here on this planet. Oh. Right. I think I'll just end it here, yeah. Because... yeah, and then next episode I'll fly to this junction and get back to our friend Abado Edan here and start the security clearance process. Sounds riveting. Anyway, thanks for watching and maybe see you next time. Bye.